of EPI and com people and more cyber criminal activity more than ever? What can this movie teach us?
Well, I think it teaches you, which this is an eternal lesson, is not to take everything at face value. People, there are scams and there are liars out there. Constantly always have been, I guess exacerbated by the kind of digital access that we have to it nowadays. But, there were con men, con women since time began. In children's so, it's really a human activity. Trying to control that. So, all that.
Have you had to protect yourself more?
I don't want to be too suspicious. I'm a suspicious person. I take things at face value, and if it's my foolishness, then I can deal with that. But I prefer that than to be constantly.
Online dating is something that it wasn't now when I started dating my husband, and I feel like it's quite a scary world. What do you make of it, and what would be on your profile? Would you be a liar on your online dating profile?
I think that, even when when you used to meet people in bars, people would big themselves up somewhat. So I don't think that's really changed. And actually, I think online dating is brilliant. I think you can find out about people, find out about their sense of humour and their intelligence and stuff like that, which you can't find out in a bar, a noisy bar at 11 o'clock at night. So no, I think it's very, very good, and I think a lot of people have really found their right partner. You meet people online that you would never meet if you're just randomly wandering around trying to meet someone. So no, I think it's brilliant.
Some of my best friends are going to move.
Sorry?
Tell us about working with Ian.
Oh, well, fantastic. He's a mate, and someone also I respect enormously. So, and a good friend. So, it was really fun. Thank you.
So much. Question.
Hello.
Yes, hi.
Are you warm enough? I'm worried for you.
I'm okay, actually. Not too cold, no.
Actually, I had a rare prospect of the film, which is about kind of grown-ups and it's not kind of a superhero film, it's not a big film that's a stunt, it's just kind of an adult film, and that feels kind of
Well, it's a film like, there are many different genres of film, obviously. We're coming up to Halloween, the cinemas will be full of horror films for the kids who want to go and be horrified and terrified and cling on to each other. There are the big what we call the tentpole movies. And then there is this other world of movies, which The Good Liar is very much a part of, which is a character-driven, story-driven story. It's a thriller, so in a way it's in its own genre. It's a mystery. It's a wonderful film full of incredible, really surprising twists and turns that absolutely no one expects coming. So, all movies can't be everything. So it's great. And I'm really hoping that this kind of movie, The Good Liar, that stays available in the cinema, because there is a very big audience out there for this kind of movie.
It's so interesting, we're at a time when we have a complicated relationship with the truth and with how willing we are to tolerate liars and that kind of thing. Have you just thought about how kind of appealing liars can be sometimes, and whether or not they can be made heroic or...
It's a very interesting question. I mean, I think there is such a thing as heroic lying, actually. But yes, you're right. I mean, but maybe it was always the way. Popularism and sort of cheapskate kind of lying that we see a lot in politics nowadays. That's always been with us. That's always been with us. That's not a new thing. Unfortunately, it's always popular. That's why it's called popularism. Hi. Good, thank you. Yes.
Just picking up on the theme of lying, obviously, which is the focus tonight. Do you think actors make good liars?
No, I think actors make very bad liars. Because actors are in the business of telling the truth, emotional truth, so actually actors are terrible liars. Yeah, I find I'm a terrible liar, actually. It's not what we do. We don't lie. I know we present not a fantasy, but something you have to engage with in your imagination. But it's not about lying.
Oh, my too many flowers earlier. I know, I'm sorry. Yeah, I am. Well, it's, you know.
Yes, I do. I think it's a great idea. I mean, imagine that, you know, the number of people that you can meet online is immeasurable, and it's not. I think it's so. You know, in the earlier days, it was so random. You know, if you accidentally were in the right bar at the right time, the right party at the right time. Now you can really look for people who share your interests, your sense of humour. You know. Yeah. All right. Thank you. Right.
It's about relationships and about crafting that and what it is to be a family member and what it is to fall in love.
No, you know, this is
Fall in love at an older age, a later age in your life, and what the risks are of that if you're doing that via online dating. And as a grandson, seeing your granny go out there and possibly be intimate again in like later life. I don't know if that's like something that's exciting for my character. So.
What granny she is there? Of all the grannies you have.
Howard.
Thank you so much for
It's so good to see you again. Cheers, cheers.
Just chuck Russell out of the way while I give great sound bites. Yeah. Nice to see you. You saw it the other day. Yeah, lovely. Very nice. Yeah, enjoyed that. Oh, sorry. Here we go. Sorry, it's just fun.
Hello.
Fun.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very good. Thank you. Of course.
all the navy suits tonight.
It's just. No, I think it's slimming for men of a certain age, isn't it? This is actually my birthday suit. Imelda had this made for me for my last birthday, isn't it? Isn't it? It is a good present, isn't it? Yeah. Made to measure, first time in my life. Yeah. Yeah.
Congratulations. Does this feel like there's this kind of opportunity to do something a little different? It's kind of rude. Well, roguish makes me sound charming. It's kind of rather villainous.
Well, after being in a sort of a waistcoat and a bow tie for a long time, it was very nice to
Good,
be
thank you.
much easier to wear, and rather nice to play sort of a
Oh, it was thrilling because I'd seen them almost 20 years ago on stage in Dance of Death, and they were just, the chemistry was just so overwhelming, you know, it really emanated from the stage. So to be able to find a script that was such good meaty roles that the two of them could dig into was thrilling. They do, that's right, yes. It's Helen, you know, it's just incredibly free in improvisation. And Ian, of course, you know, he's inventive, but he likes to do a lot of thinking and planning before, so that was good. It was fun to watch them bend a little to help each other out, you know? Yeah.
It's over a year.
It's hard. It's very hard. That's right. Yes.
Is he totally?
I think it's like a Hitchcock movie. You know, if you like that kind of movie where there's a lot of suspense and a lot of twists and turns, and it leaves you on the edge of your seat. Good. Thank you. Okay. Good.
Thank you. Hello. Well, you're dressed for the weather. Quite right. Very good. Is this all right? Is this okay here for you? Yeah. Lovely. I've got to think back now. It's a year and a half since we filmed it, I think. I'm Ian McKellen's sidekick. I nearly said partner in crime, but that would give too much away, wouldn't it? So I'm the man of dubious morals, I would say, involved in nefarious confidence tricks.
It felt like it was one of those films that had a lot of suspense, twists, and gave you the whole.
Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure about that. I mean, our job is to look like we're telling the truth all the time, isn't it? Sort of on screen. I don't like to lie if I can help it. I only lie, I think, to try and save hurting people's feelings, sort of thing. But I don't like to be untruthful. I like to conduct myself in an honest way possible. So that means I'm not a very good actor. That's okay. Yeah, I can live with that.
We all know people that we could send that to tonight.
Tomorrow's my 36th wedding anniversary, so I think I predate online dating. I can't imagine a hell more nefarious than. Meet somebody in a pub, you know. Online dating, no thank you. Not for me. I don't do swiping, and no, I don't swipe. No. Okay.
Laura? Sorry.
Good, how are you? Good. No, what? Did you doing fist bump then? Dame Heaven, we call her. Absolute heaven. She's a total joy. I just adore her. I adore Ian. I adore Jim. The other director's great. It's been one of them jobs that was like a little gift. I think Helen would swipe a lot. I think Jim would give up after a couple of minutes. He'd be like, I can't be bothered. I don't think the app is made for them. Oh, he would be on it for hours. Yeah. Yeah. We've been asked that a lot today during the junkets. I wouldn't profess to being, I don't like to lie, I wouldn't profess to being a good liar, but I profess to doing little white lies, little fibs every now and then, telling people I'm on my way when I haven't even got in the shower yet, which we've all done, saying that you only ate half the pizza when you ate the whole thing. Stuff like that, I think I'm allowed to get away with. But when it comes to the big things like stealing money and stuff, absolutely not. Don't lie, kids. Yeah, minor crimes. Yeah, absolutely fine. That's fine. Thank you. Nice to meet you. Cheers.
We're both your parties. She's very easy to work with. I shouldn't have said that about the co-work. There are some things
Hello, how are you? I like your bakish.
Would you mind to stand here, please? Thank you. Thank you so much.
About how rare a prospect is a film about grown-ups and the relationships between adults and it isn't reliant on special effects and isn't reliant on superheroes and stuff like that.
I mean, it looks really old-fashioned. Old-fashioned, in a good way. Someone said it's like a Hitchcock film. It's not in black and white. I don't know. It's difficult when you're working on a film. Of course, you want people to enjoy it, but I don't think you set out to say, we are going to be absolutely different. We're going to tell the story as it is. It's a thrill. It's a thrill. If when you're going on a long journey, you would pick up one of those paperback thrillers in the bookshop at the airport, you'll like this movie.
We're at a time when we've got kind of a complicated relationship with liars and with the truth. And so have you thought about how it is to have a film that puts a liar at the centre of the film and maybe that we sympathise
lots of stories like that. Have a look at Othello by William Shakespeare and consider Iago, who tells lies all the time. But every so often turns to the audience, turns to the camera and tells you the truth. This is a bit like that. You get to know the truth, but that obviously makes a good story, doesn't it? Lie. Can you trust? But at least this is a story I think you'll be able to follow. So many people who lie on television and those police things, I can't understand the word. There are my friends. Hello. I think I've got to go now.
Right, thank you.
All right,
I have
then.
a few questions.
Yes, all right. Hello.
It's taken a long time for you and Helen to work together on the film.
Yeah.
Why do you think it's taken so long?
Well, someone else. I don't know. I don't arrange who works with who. There are lots of actors around, you know. I see what you mean, though. We're very similar. We both started in the Royal Shakespeare Company. That's our background. She's diverted into big films and massive TV series, and I've gone my way. But it just seems natural that we should be together because we're very like-minded people. Our attitude to work and life is, I think, very similar. So, a bit like brother and sister. But why it's not happened before? Aren't we lucky it's happened now? And I hope it happens again.
And there's obviously online dating in the film. Have you ever seen anyone? Has anyone
Have I online dated? I haven't, no. No, because that would put me at a disadvantage. They probably might know who I was. I wouldn't know who they were. I'm all for online dating. I mean, the two friends who just walked past there met on the internet, one in Australia and one here. They would never. And they're now married and have been happily for 5 years. I'm all for it. What a easy, civilized way around the problems of getting to meet people. However, some enchanted evening. You know how that goes on? You may meet a stranger across a crowded room. Oh no, not anymore. It's thrilling meeting strangers across a crowded room.
Okay, well, I'll try that.
All right, go on. I've not worked with lots of people. You've not met before. I know. It seems as if we all, because we're similar sorts of people, we've got similar background. We live next door to each other. We're in the same generation, and we've got all sorts of references in common, so it makes it easy for us to change. Why wasn't that? That's just chance, and I'm not a producer, I don't decide what I work with. That's just a question. It involves you in the story. If you're just letting the story change to the form of that, well, you can cut out. But if both of them are either that you've got some ulterior motive, then you, as an observer, as an audience, can be aware of that and feel emotionally involved. I think that's how it works. On the other side, it was just like doing a crossroads. It doesn't. I love thrillers.
And I mean, in terms of
What I can't like is someone going into a darkened house and the electricity not working. It's the door opening, you know. I don't want all that.
and in terms of you know, I mean, what does this sort of film raise about sort of the dangers of online dating as well and online
Tell me
love?
about it's just telling a Jollywood story. And the little server wrote a book on which it's based. Oh, that online dating is available, don't we all? And Roots, it's very, very family in the present day.
And what would you like the audiences to take away from this tonight? Because no character is as they seem.
I think to think of it as a bit of a game. Don't relate it too much to real life, otherwise you'll start suspecting everybody, and including your partner and your children, your family. That would be a miserable way to go about it. No, it's been like.
And that's actually when you the biography as well. How was that? Was that
did it as a favour to the young filmmaker and had no expectations it could ever be shown and released, so constant surprise. All right, nice to see you.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye. Hello.